Hi, my name is Kennedy. I am 21 and this is my 1997 Honda Civic EK hatchback. I've had this car for a little bit over 4 years now. When I first got it, well, definitely didn't look like this for sure. It was yellow, Ricer body kit, you know, the mid-2000s vibe. Racing stripe decal on one side, some bullet stickers at the front with chrome rims. I think they were 17s at that time. Ricey taillights, dual exhaust too. It was bad. It was pretty bad. I got this car actually from a family friend, and when he fired it up, it was loud, and you know, as a young guy at that time, it sounded pretty sweet, and I really liked it, so I just bought it just because, well, it was loud. I wasn't really a car guy then, but I knew a little bit more about Hondas, how they're pretty reliable and very cheap on gas and insurance and easy to maintain if you know what you're doing. And especially being in high school, you definitely want something like that for sure. Very first car, what was my very first car? This one. Then I had a 97 Civic SI Coupe, 2002 Ford F-150, 2001 Nissan Maxima GLE, so that was the one with the V6. I also had a motorcycle. It was a 2005 Suzuki Boulevard S50. Definitely when I saw some of the Fast and Furious movies, that's when I started getting into cars. When I did all the bodywork, I said, okay, this time no more winter driving, especially as it is now. So it's just a summer daily and then a weekend track too. I do the work on my car, and with some of my friends as well, helping out with just little minor things. My friend gave me a K24 for free, so I plan later down the road swapping that into this car. KANJO is basically a group from Japan. They mostly deal with Hondas, and this big ass loop in the Osaka called Loop 1, I believe. And so yeah, you just have all these Hondas with fascinating livery designs and all that stuff, with B series, maybe K series, sometimes even D series, and they'll just race around the loop hardcore. I did the wrap myself. It was my first time wrapping, so I wasn't expecting a mint job, but the point was just to make it look better than it was before. Yonaka catback full exhaust. It's basically like $300 for a full catback, so you can't go wrong with that. Brand new too. XXR 530s, they are 15 by 8.25 with 0 offset. You know, the Ricer kind of wide body kit, but with this look, I mean, I love it because, well, it's different for sure, and it just fits the whole color scheme and everything, so it goes well. They're actually Raceland coilovers, but they're for an Integra. What I did is kind of ghetto. I just hammered it in, and then it just fit fine. They were given to me for free, so why not try it out? I replaced the axles, Hawk Performance Street and Track brake pads for the front and rear, ARP extended wheel studs, NRG lug nuts, K-Tune front camber arm. I have an Acura Integra rear disc brake swap, eBay tow arms, and eBay, let's see here, upper rear control arms, as well as rear LCAs, NRG bushings for the trail arms, Type R wrap lip that I got off of eBay. These fender flares, I'm pretty sure they're from eBay or Amazon, but a friend of mine actually gave them to me for free, so shout out to him as well. Black housing headlights you can get off of eBay. As you can tell, it's pretty gutted. Megan Racing rear strut tower, as well as a C-pillar bar up here. Aftermarket No Good Racing steering wheel. Digital multifunction gauge that I got on Amazon for 50 bucks, believe it or not, where you just plug it into your OBD2 part. K-Tune rep, aftermarket short throw shifting shifter that I got from Amazon for 50 bucks. I had this laying around and I thought, hey, might as well just use it because race car. So D16 Y8 motor swapped, because usually these Civics come with the Y7, so non-VTEC, but this one's got the 1.6 VTEC motor. This intake was here already. I don't know what this thing is, so no, that was there when I got it. Who knows how old this thing is, but obviously I'm just kind of procrastinating at the moment. And then I actually installed this Mugen power oil cap. A friend actually gave that to me last night. Big mistake putting that on, because when I took this to Castro just to fill up oil or top it off before racing, Oh my god, it was super hot. Probably after this shoot, I'm definitely gonna go back to stock. Function. Well, definitely get the 2020 Shelby GT500. Roman Pierce, DK's 350Z. Ford versus Ferrari. Definitely the GT86 FRS and BRZ. Oh yeah. Yes, her name is Amy just because most of my products that I got for it was from Amazon and eBay. Nissan Skyline, Toyota Supra, Acura NSX, and the Mazda RX-7. Definitely be careful with the rear quarter panels, you know, the hatch, or sometimes even the hood as well, because they tend to rust pretty bad, and it's very common. Very common for these Hondas, older Hondas, to rust in these areas. They tend to have that idle problem where it'll fluctuate up and down from a cold start. Unfortunately for mine, it has that, where as soon as you start it up from a cold start, it will go up and down. The oil, they like to burn a lot of oil for sure. So, I mean, just top it off the best you can. Check it once in a while. Don't worry about the motor, the transmission, because it's a Honda. They last for a very long time. Depending who the owners are, I think the cheapest one I've seen so far was 600 to 500, but sometimes you'll find a Civic that's like not really in the best shape. Somebody's selling it for a little bit over $1,000, and then if you find a clean shell, who knows, probably even $2,000 to $3,000. So just depending on what you're looking for.